Bobby, you need to call Ricky right now. His name just went over the scanner, dog. The cops know he's on his way from Arden to Stonewall with a chick on the back of his Harley. A black Harley with black masks on their face. He's got a warrant for his arrest. Tell him he's gotta get the fuck off that bike right now. Tell him hit the fucking woods.
Feeling entertainment.
We really out here in the streets like this.
Free Young Savvy.
This is real fucking life.
Free Billy Creighton.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to all my homies in the penitentiary.
Oh.
Keep your fucking head up. Sailing entertainment.
Exclusive. And I know we all feel like we got a story to tell. And it's like the less they pay attention, the more we yell. Sometimes you can get so discouraged you start boring yourself. So out of touch with your senses, you're not sure if you fell. Yeah, I sorta fell, but I got right back up. My mind creates a torturous hell, my whole life's been stuck. I wake up to this word's hell, like who writes this stuff? If I was normal, man, I just might give up. But I look forward until my eyes can't adjust. Good fortune entails right examples of flood. But it's like evil pushing my doorbell when I'm handed too much. And I start feeling like I just wanna scream and walk away from it all. I've been chasing this dream, not awake at all. I get older and older, but still I take the fall. And the money comes easier breaking the law. Sometimes I just wanna escape it all and move forward from the days I've lost. I can't afford to make mistakes because they'll kick in my door and put everyone in this place in cuffs. Then we'll sit around the orange watching days turn to months.
Never been afraid to say what's on my mind at any given time of day, cause I'm a
Renegade.
Never been afraid to get up on my grind and get it anyway.
Renegade. I walk these streets day and night, I swear I live for this shit. Out here serving these fiends and hitting these licks. Sometimes I feel like a misfit, fitting in with all the mission kids. I'm talking kids that don't wish for shit. They don't even miss their cribs, let alone the season's Christmas list. It's in these streets my vision lives. Sometimes I think about the obstacles and compare it to what it's worth to me. I've never had to overcome diversity. There's a million other white kids stuck in the dirt and up V. Can we pull ourselves out the ground and reverse the streets? We'll surely see. In the meantime, whether it's perk 30s, weed, heroin, or serving cream, we gon' make sure we eat. Gotta be careful with these rats out here not to serve them cheese. Cause if they get jammed up, they looking to secure their release. Find yourself in a courtroom sweating when there's a verdict to read. Better just hope that you're unshackled when it comes time for the jury to leave. But I guess it doesn't matter how you live your life, it'll never be worry free. Sometimes I gotta remind myself to take a deep breath, dog, you deserve to breathe. See, some will tell you I'm a criminal, a no good, worthless thief, centered around controversial things. Others will tell you I purposely find myself in the middle of a perfect scheme. But there's not one of them that ain't called me in emergencies. No one that see me with the pine didn't ask for a certain piece. Still when I get jammed up, I don't speak a word to police. Find me in a cage looking like a circus freak. Crew all turning weak, fucking up currency. They'll be trying to fuck your girl in a week instead of putting together bond money and attorney fees. I'm used to no one having my back but myself. I never asked for help, all I know is in the trap I excel. Yeah, these striking things have stood beside me and all the cash I've held. I've seen too many of the bad prevail and the good crash and burn to hell. To listen to the stories you hear these pastors tell. Ever since B Twizzy and Gwen, Tony and Calvin Dell screaming 304 Kings while Mike G spends the next 20 to life trapped in a cell. Hoping that this week's the week he finally gets something back in the mail.
Never been afraid to say what's on my mind at any given time of day, cause I'm a
Renegade.
Never been afraid to get up on my grind and get it anyway.
Renegade. How's this for a rabbit in a hat? You take some Coleman fuel in a mason jar with some cold tablets smash. Take some lithium from some batteries you have. Mix it in with some anhydrous gas. Mash it up, smash it like glass. Wrap it up in some plastic wrap. Talk about a motherfucking magic act. Houdini himself couldn't master that. Meanwhile, Clarksburg goons increased at a drastic mass. I've never seen so many grown adults traveling packs with styling backpacks. Filled with they traveling kits and they back up bags. Mingle and interact from the go-go mart to downtown to Adamson and back. Addicts that have learned to drastically adapt to their tragic past. Parents constantly flashing back with their matching maps from the adolescent past. Law enforcement reports of bass assaults, massive rat. Before miles and miles of traffic backed up the road, roads with plaza packed. Everyone after the last. Drop a tiger's blood, a heavenly soak in his little magic packs. Back on being absent from class, only having a mask with a flag at half mast. Exclusive. But I guess we're just creatures of a natural habitat. With the drugs come a rapture of cash. My career after each rack systematically mapped. It take more than having a classic applied math to apply mathematics like that. The streets are equipped to adapt to the pace. Quick to attack with his fate and spit it back in your face. Cause everyone's a felon or in prison. Everyone's selling and flipping. Everyone's telling and snitching. The kids rebelling and the parents addicted. Before they offer a job to make a living, the offer's death. Motherfuckers shooting lithium and phosphorus in their neck. Every other emergency calls, cardiac arrests. Prostitutes barely living, starving to death. It's just part of the quest, it's hardly a test. When the devil roams at night, marking them for death. And that apartment for rent is far from legit. Another bando, dark and condemned. Find yourself at night illegally in the park on a bench. Wishing on stars a million miles from the farthest descent your cars ever went. Clarksburg, the heart of Satan, where you close your eyes when tomorrow's day ends. Swallow a dose of your pride when the start of the day begins. Knowing your life is part of amazing, crazy events. So like a 22 hollow point breaks open the skin, you're exploding inside, hoping to persuade the youth to open their eyes. Cause the secrets we know today won't be told in demise. We'll hold to the grave, cause we really posted for days. Knowing our fate is most likely one lowest lane. Still you shoulder the pain, knowing the game loves you today, but tomorrow can barely know your name. If you ain't cautious, you could watch this all go down the drain. All the perseverance, all that hard work, all the determination, it's far worse than a few harsh words. Welcome to Clarksburg, the artwork of a bizarre birth that took a sharp turn and marked its dirt, scars of concern. To love this part of the earth, yo, it's hard to learn. A passion causing our hearts to burn. West Virginia's hard turf, our felons are hard burn. It souls meet the departure, there's more wishes than stars burn. Up in Shardsburg, yeah, up in Clarksburg. Hey, we really out here in the streets like this. Do it for Kings, this is real fucking life. R.I.P. B. Twizzy, a ceiling entertainment. Free Brian Mayle, exclusive.
Never been afraid to say what's on my mind at any given time of day, cause I'm a
Renegade.
Never been afraid to get up on my grind and get it anyway.
Anyway. Renegade. Hey, we out here in these streets every day. This is real fucking life. Clarksburg, West Virginia. Keep your fucking head up. Ceiling entertainment. Out.